today we're going to make Fesenjoon, which is one of the most delicious Iranian foods, and we normally make it when we have guests. It's a combination of ground beef, walnut, concentrated pomegranate, and it's very, very delicious. Wash 2 cups of rice 3 times, add 2 cups of water, a little bit of butter, salt, and 1 teaspoon of saffron. Put the lid, press the button, and let it cook. Okay, we need 1 small onion. Take it to the pan, just turn it on, and once it's heating up, just slice it very, very, very small. You can do this on a chopping board as well. Okay, now onion and the pan is warm. We just add just a tiny bit of grapeseed oil or any kind of oil you like. And the heat to medium-low and let it fry slowly. Here we have 1 pound of walnuts. You can chop it in a food processor. I like to chop it manually. And then after it's completely chopped, then you can add it to the frying onion. See? It doesn't take any time. Onion is frying for just a few minutes. Add a little bit of turmeric to it. Then add the ground walnut to it. And then mix it up all together. You have to stand by it because it's very, very important to make sure this is frying gently and slowly, because that's how you get the maximum flavor from the walnuts and the onion. Just stand by it and stir it occasionally. Make sure it's not going to burn. Add a little bit of boiling water to a walnut. For the traditional Fesenjoon, you need a small meatballs. For meatballs, you need 1 pound of extra lean ground beef, 2 small onions. Remove the skin from the onions, shred it either in a food processor or the hand shredder, and mix it together. Ground beef to the shredded onion, some salt, a little bit of cayenne pepper, and as always, our beautiful turmeric, and then mash it up together. When you mash it up, your body heat actually allows this to stick together, and then you make beautiful meatballs. You don't need breadcrumbs, you don't need eggs. This is just going to be perfect because you're massaging it. It's a very, very important matter that you have to massage the meat before you make meatballs. To make sure your meat is sticky enough to make meatballs, you just make a fist, pick it up. It's very sticky. Take a little bit of meat, put it in your palm, just turn it around, and then you get gorgeous meatballs. So our walnut is boiling. We just add a little bit of salt, just a little bit, and then at this point we have to add our concentrated pomegranate molasses, which is really, really delicious. You just take it and if you want it sour, you can add more. If you don't want it too sour, you can just add a little bit less. I use about 1/3 of this bottle. This bottle is 10 ounce. Our walnut and molasses are slowly cooking for about 15 minutes. Now we're going to add our meatballs to the stew. Make sure they don't stick together. Meatballs are added to the stew. We're gonna let it cook for on a low temperature for about an hour. Traditionally, we use queens for the Fesenjoon, but in this season it's very hard to find queens. But I use something that makes the Fesenjoon even more delicious than that is Japanese eggplant. I use 2 small Japanese eggplant. You just remove the skin, shred it, and add it to Fesenjoon. It makes it very, very delicious. This is our shredded eggplant. We just add it to the stew and let it cook together. Our Fesenjoon has been cooking for about an hour and a half on very low temperature. It's cooked to perfection. Now we're gonna plate it. And here is how you plate it. It's smooth, it's a bit crunchy, delicious meatballs. It's really, really yummy. This is our beautiful, delicious, nutritious Fesenjoon. I hope you enjoy it. It's fantastic. Enjoy it, Nusha Jan. Bon appetit.